Alright, we should be good. I have made a slight error in my estimation of how many legendaries that I have. Where's Yuxi? Or, Azelf? I have no idea. Okay. Yes, please. Groudon, sure. Don't invite others. These are all kind of garbage. I guess Matang. Matang. Crawdot. Who is useful? I see a water type. Gastro's not terrible. Quagsire is always kind of funny, I gotta admit. We could do Vileplume. Yeah, let's do Vileplume. Let's do Vileplume. Hang on one second. I guess I'll just do this. Okay. Here. And here. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. My nose is driving me crazy. It says no data, that's odd. Why would it say no data? Am I not getting... Am I live right now? It says no data. Why does it say no data? I should be live. No, it says excellent connection. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Usually it says something else. I think we're good. Okay. Hang on a second. Still kind of driving me crazy. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now I think we're good. Now I think we're good. Now we're good. Okay. Vileplume goes down. Nice and easy. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know if anybody has chatted at all. It says chat rate somehow is 3. How does that make any sense? I don't think anybody's even said a word. Yeah, I don't think anybody said a word. I actually want to do this really quick. Let me see. Yeah, I think that works. Right? Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Do we really want it? It's really not bad. I want to say no, and hopefully they take it. Okay. Okay. Better. And then we can go the Gastrodon. And then Gastrodon allows us a ground type move. My nose itches. A Gastrodon move is good. I think it has like, I don't know if it's earth power or what. Hey Luca, how you doing? Welcome on in, welcome on in. I just realized I don't really have a whole lot I can do to this. Welcome on back. Yeah, so earlier I was doing some Fall Guys, and earlier I did some shiny hunting. Like I said, I got I don't know if I told you this, but I got Articuno earlier, and I got a Caparajah, so that was pretty cool. And I realized I have a little. It's not a problem, but it's more just something I noticed. That did a lot of damage. I apparently caught a bunch of legendaries in this game already, like, and without shiny hunting, I'm just catching them. And So that means I'm missing out on like a lot of them, like a lot I can't shiny hunt. So with that being said, I don't know how many more I have left to go, but I know it's not a lot. And the reason I know it's not a lot, because I have done different dens, and every time it has been Groudon. Yeah, so I made that mistake. That's on me. Excuse me. But nonetheless, though, I mean, I can still do these, you know, but it was something I had noticed. I forgot I had done it. This doesn't even have a ground move. I'll take it, though. I like Gastrodon. Gastrodon's cool. And then we'll do Quagsire, which is like the OG water ground type. I like Quagsire. Who doesn't like Quagsire? He's cool. He takes on Kyogre easy peasy lemon squeezy. The only one I can't catch shiny is Suicune, but I'm gonna hunt for it on a different save file. Oh, because you've already caught it, is what you're saying. Also, I probably should do something with this. Quick Claw, because I mean, hang on. I have physical moves. Let me do Quick Claw because Gastrodon is slow. That's another thing. Why are water ground types so slow? Outside like Swampert, who's like not even fast, but its Mega does have Swift Swim, so it can technically be fast. But like Groudon, or not Groudon, sorry, Gastrodon and Quagsire, they're both pretty slow. Is there another Wishcash? I don't think Wishcash is particularly fast. All right. I kind of want to hang on to Waterfall if I can. I think I can para. I think I can para him. All the okay, right out from the jump. The Quick Claw. Let's get a para. Nope. All right. But yeah, I like Gastrodon. I like Quagsire. You know, like I said, it all kind of ties back for Gen 2 for me for Quagsire. And like I said, it's kind of derpy looking. You know, I mean, it's not kind of. It just is derpy. And I don't know, something about that. Oh my goodness, Crawdon, my guy. Yeah, when the DLCF first came out and they gave us that tutorial, all I had taken it without knowing you can shiny hunt them. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. You know, I think I started doing it for competitive purposes. I was like, maybe like, okay, I'm gonna get some of these Pokemon, and maybe I'll use some of them competitively. I think that's what happened with me. And I think I was looking for a specific Pokemon at the time. Who are you after? Nobody in particular, but this one is Groudon. Draw tune. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How'd the wedding dress thingy go? But yeah, nobody in particular on this one. We are just wait, do I have Storm Drain? I do not. All right. But yeah, no, we are just on this one right here. It's Groudon, so I might change it up. I mean, it just depends. So, but I don't know who else I have. I was just telling Luca here a minute ago that I've caught a lot of these legendaries and I forgot I did. So, the what? Oh, so Drawtune had to try on her dress. She's her, boyfriend's sister is getting married, so that's what was happening. Finalized everything, so we're good. Hey, congratulations, that's good. You excited for it though? I have not been to a wedding probably since I was about 10 years old. It's been a while, 10 or 11, something like that. I take it back. There was another wedding. I was probably like 12, 13. It was like my stepmom's nephew, something like that. I'm gonna say no. Maybe the Crawdon will go bye-bye. Congratulations, we did it. We made it actually a decent little team. Like Isabella with a Vileplume can at least do super effective moves with Giga Drain. I have water moves, and we have the Quagsire too. So we have some stuff to play with here. However, it is what it is. Sure. Big sure. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Maybe we'll get one. We got a couple shinies today, so. Hey, Kaboom, what's going on, big dog? Welcome on into the stream. How you doing, my guy? Hopefully all is well. Hi, hi, hi. The dude spamming the hi. I see you, big dog. I see you. I'll tell you what, this Vileplume has done some serious work. It's done some serious work. Does anyone die from that? Nidoking does. Wow, that's actually kind of annoying. Oh, wait, Sash? Let's go. That actually is crucial. A burn would be nice, or a freeze would be nice. What'd you do for Labor Day? So today, what game am I playing? I am playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. I am shiny hunting for legendaries, Kaboom. Welcome on in. And for Luca, excuse me, Drawtune, your question. I am currently, or what did I do today? Sorry. Pokemon Sword and Shield still having an edge on Scarlet and Violet. That's a good... I don't know about that one. I think graphics, sure. However, I don't know. I really like Scarlet and Violet. I really did. And a lot of the Pokemon were pretty cool. But anyway, to answer the question for Drawtoon, I mowed the grass, I did my laundry, I made a roast with green beans and potatoes for Din Din, and then took it kind of easy. Folded, I think I said, folded some laundry, talked to my brother, my sister had her baby. A lot has happened, but nothing crazy. So, is this gonna kill? Gastrodon, not him. That's a little nerve-wracking, I gotta admit. Gastrodon didn't even make a cry sound. Why is he not making a cry sound? Pollen Puff. But it failed. So that means he redirected. He aimed it for me. You have Scald. You have Scald. I love that I have the Dynamax energy even though I don't have a Pokemon on the field. I love that. Alright, so I guess I set up Reflect. Okay, that's actually solid. That's good, keeping us alive. That's good. Can we get like some Scald action? Maybe get a burn? Vileplume's down. Is that our second death? That, I think, is our second death. But yeah, Kaboom. Yeah, and you're actually welcome to play with us, too. I can put in a code if you have this game. I mean, I'm going to assume you don't have it because you asked what it was. But if you did have the game, I was going to say you can join us, and you can do these raids, and you can try to go shiny hunting as well. Don't worry, I got your Gastrodon cry. And I heard the cry when I threw it back out, so I got something at least. I got something. That hammer arm's kind of spooky with it. Can we get a freeze? A freeze would be insane. Nope. Yeah, we're just not doing much. Amnesia? Oh boy. What's that for, like, Lava Plume? I don't know if it has like any other special moves it's doing. Oh boy. That's another death. I'm on death row. Is that number 3? Yeah, that's it. Like, I mean, we can't die anymore, and I'm over here on no HP. Yeah, we're cooked. We're actually cooked. We're actually cooked. Dude, come on, man. I don't know what to... I mean, yay, the Quick Claw, sure, but... And the Drought's gone, so it helps a little bit, but I think it's going to be too little too late. It's going to be too little too late. That's it. Yeah. That's it, alright. Yeah. My goodness, man. So, let's see. Groudon, not too nice. Not too easy for me, I guess. I don't think we had the best team. I think Pelipper's probably like the best thing you could probably get in that. I know Gastrodon has it's pretty... That's not a huge difference, so I want to make sure I checked it. It's not a big difference in shiny. Big oof. Yeah, it's... With Groudon, like the Pelipper I have found is amazing against it. It has Wide Guard, so it stops Precipice Blades. And it has Lava Plume, it blocks that too. And because it's slower than Groudon, Drought is overruled, if you will, by Drizzle. And so, with that being said, I can get Rain set up so it can really, really help out with like Weather Ball. Yeah, like Pelipper really, really puts Groudon on its place quickly. Don't invite others. Do I want any of these? Not really. If we can find a Pelipper on the map, though, that's like our... a choke. Alright. Can we look for a Pelipper? I didn't see one. But let me check it. Because I think, like I said, I don't think there's anything better you can bring to the game. If you have the option. I don't see a Pelipper. That sucks. Sure, I guess. I mean, I'm not super confident in this one either. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, Mimikyu's not terrible. I mean, I'm not saying it's particularly good for Groudon, but it's just not bad to have. It's got a good ability. Am I going to be... I wonder, I can't remember, does this ability block Dynamax power? Because if it does, that's kind of insane. Also, Glalie sucks. It just straight up sucks. And I kind of like Snorunt. Okay, so everybody's slow. All right, Chansey. You gotta give us something more than that. I want to see, will this do anything? Yeah. Wow. That's kind of, I was thinking it was gonna block it. So this thing's just cracked. Mimikyu's just kind of him. What a crazy ability. Okay, the burn will help a little bit. Okay. We're making it slower, but it slowed all of us down, so it's kind of a wash. And light screen, I don't think it really helps us. I don't know if it has a special move. I feel like it has like Shadow Claw. And then I don't know what else it has. Helping Hand, okay. Now you're gone. Oh my god, it lives? I'm actually surprised by that. Alright, that did good damage. Way better than I thought it was going to do. Okay. Some T-Bolts. Not much. I actually used a Drifblim on one of my teams before. Yeah, I mean... I guess I don't have a problem with it, because at the time, I would say it's not... It was kind of original. I mean, to be fair, like every Pokemon was original in Gen 1. So it has that going for it. I think when it evolved into Blissey, I was like, it's just kind of bigger now. But I mean, we've seen many Pokemon do that before, where they like, I mean, like, or not like Vanillite, whatever the hell it's called when it evolves into Vanillish. It's just a bigger ice cream cone, and then it's like, huh? You want about 2 ice cream cones? And it's just like, eh. I know it was probably like hard to do something with, but yeah, I don't know. Like some stuff, like I understand, like it evolves like literally like a Weedle into a Kakuna, like it makes sense. However, I feel like some of them are a little lazy. Like Snorunt to Glalie, I actually like. It looks totally different. However, the design isn't crazy, but the idea that it looks totally different. I'm gonna say no. I don't know. We need something here. Araquanid's always kind of cool. I'm actually gonna switch it here. I'm gonna change mine because Chansey's actually not terrible for support. I have no idea what I would get. Maybe Pelipper? No, that was like one of the worst things I could have got. It's quad weak to fire and drow. Yeah, you can see where this is going. Man, really? This shiny wouldn't be bad. I don't know if I have a shiny Araquanid. I feel like I do. But yeah, I don't even know what this thing's like. Yeah. Furry Cutter, I guess. Curse. Imagine this took 25 HP. That would actually be busted. If it took 25% with the curse on the Dynamax Mons. That would be insanity. I would actually support that. That would be funny. that would be I don't want to say game breaking, but it would really nerf. It'd bring viability to the move. Alright, we lost the Chansey. Is that our first death already? Is that really our first one? Damn, man. The storm raging above you is growing stronger. This is going to take a minute. This is going to take... Okay, yeah, that was the curse damage. Yeah, that was not worth it. Obviously. I'm not sure why you would do that. You took like 2% of its HP, and you said, I'll lose half of mine. That doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, this might help us. If I recall, I think Fury Cutter, the way it works is you'll increase your damage output that if you hit it consecutively, like each time. If I recall, I could be completely wrong. His head just falls over. Clunk. So this should do more. Yep. Now, granted, I know I got an attack buff as well, so I know that was a little from that. Chansey's back. Welcome to the team. But no more deaths, please. This should do good damage too. Yeah. The Scavalier is, I think, a really cool Pokemon. I really like its design. One of the few Gen 5s I really, really like. Now, I never used it for anything else, but pure design-wise, it's really cool. It's got, like, the whole, like, pokey thingies. The little swords, if you will. That did, like, nothing. Chansey, what are you doing? It's gonna lower my stat increases that I've received. But I don't know if it affects Fury Cutter. Okay, we're good. So we got an Araquanid. I think its ability is Water Bubble. It could be Water Absorb in this one. They do kind of weird things in the dens. But I don't think it's a bad option. I don't know what its move pool is. I know I saw Lunge. I'm assuming Poison Jab. Because it did use Max Ooze. I think, if I recall, this Pokemon's special defense is like stupid high. Liquidation, it's Water Absorb. Of course it is. Of course it's, yeah. Instead of Water Bubble, which is just better for our scenario. Dude, are you kidding me? I guess we'll go right. I mean, not bad. I mean, I don't see us. I mean, considering we already have a death on top of it, I don't really see this being a good run for us. Sure, I'll do this so my moves don't miss, because I think every move I have can miss, which is kind of annoying. But I'm realizing with this Scavalier, I'm not gonna. I mean, I do have Razor Shell, I think is what the move is. Never care for this Pokemon, Barraskewda. I don't like it. Don't know why. Just don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. It's. I don't know if anybody else likes it. If it's design or whatever the reason may be, but for whatever reason, I do not like it. I'm just gonna do this. You may got this. I mean, it's a tall ask. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'd be surprised if we do. Maybe Baby Doll Eyes can help us out, because there is priority on it. I don't like it. Yeah, Barraskewda doesn't do it for me. It's just... It's a fish with a propeller, which I get it, okay. Yeah, I get it. It's fast. Cool. But outside that, it doesn't excite me. I'm gonna have all these animations. I would be surprised if we get past this. I'll just tell it that way. I would be surprised if we get this. Lowering its defense does help. What are we doing? Fury Cutter. So it's already gonna outspeed almost, I think, all of us. Yeah, Bruxus is pretty bad. Even though I learned something. I mean, not like yesterday, but like I didn't know Bruxus's ability stopped priority moves, and that's really, really good, especially in doubles like VGC. In fact, that's why Farigiraf is good because of its ability, which does the same thing, just a different name. But I didn't realize. I was like, that's what it does. I was like, oh, it's really cool. There's some actual, utility there. Can we just kill? Yes, let's go. And a crit on top of it. Let's go. Okay, so we beat the Barraskewda. we catch the Barracuda. I don't know. This thing probably has like Aqua Jet. It's probably like all it's got for water moves. Like I said, these dens, they give them some pretty wanky moves, or wonky movesets. And I don't like them. I don't like them. I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be a little bit of a challenge, but all right. Yeah, Aqua Jet. I don't even think it's worth our time taking it. And what do? We take it. And it would have been nice to have the baby doll eyes on Mimikyu and block a hit from disguise. I do not find this worth our while. My only thing I'm thinking of doing, if we can even live, because like again, I'm quad weak to Lava Plume, is maybe get some rain up with if I can get a Dynamax. That's what's kind of going through my head. Dude, we're actually cooked. Yeah, I agree. I feel like there's some that are just lazy. Dude, what are we doing? Endure? I mean, I guess if you're gonna be the only one targeted. Dude, we're gonna be here a minute. Or it's just gonna mop the floor with us. It's going to mop the floor with us. Lunge. Doesn't this like lower attack? I'm a genius. Chespin. I don't mind Chespin himself. Everything after Chespin I do not care for. Like Chestnut, and then I don't even know what the name of the second one is. It's Overquill. I don't even know that. No, that's not even it either. That's what's its name? Who's Overquill? Isn't that like the freaking dude? The blowfish thing? I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's too many for me to keep track of. Dude, we are going to be here forever. Yeah, we're actually cooked. GG. We don't have a chance. Wait, what's happening? So not only did you just make its ability worse for this scenario. Yeah, it's the dude Pokemon. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you understood what I was trying to get at. I'm thinking I have to Dynamax, maybe get some rain. But I'm gonna die. Dude, what do you want from me, game? Even if it like Rock Tombs here and it makes it slower, I still, because the Escavalier is a very slow Pokemon. It is stupid slow, which I get it because the rest of its stats are pretty good. Like, I mean, it doesn't use special attack really, but it's got good attack, good defenses, even special defenses is pretty respectable. Yeah, we're done. We're actually cooked. Can we get a confusion? That's our only hope. I gotta go first. I gotta get rain up. That might help. There it is. What'd you want me to do, game? I Dynamax. I just wasted Dynamax, essentially. What's out our second death? My hands are kind of tied here. I mean, that's gonna be like the play. Like, we gotta just keep lowering its stats, you know, and just try to survive. Okay. Cheer on. Let's give them infinite HP. Wait, where's my cheer on? Wait, Quick Claw activates before my cheer? That's okay. Okay. That's doing good damage. That's crit. Okay. This crit, please hit yourself, Groudon. Well, I tried. And a burn. I mean, add insult to injury. That's probably going to be it right there. That's our final death, and we have someone who's on a timer. Yes, they have leftovers, but now their attack is cut in half. And snapped out of confusion. Yeah, you're gone. You're done. That's just gonna be GG. There's no way we don't not die here. We just need to get a better den. Like, I mean, we're getting kind of garbage. Like, I mean, we're having a Scavalier, a Barraskewda with who has Aqua Jet. And, I mean, we just don't have really what we're looking for right now to... And then all that work, everything we just did to lower its stats, gone. Bye-bye. I was going to say, I know that won't kill. It's got an insane... A crit was needed. Yeah, we're not even in the game. This is it. He got overkill. He got 5 kills. Well, gotta get better stuff than that. But anyway, how was y'all's Labor Day? Draw a tune, Luca. How was y'all's Labor Day doing? Mimikyu's not shiny. Araquaid is not shiny. And Barraskewda is not shiny. We don't need any of that. Okay, save my progress. I thought about trying to like a different legendary. We've really struggled to beat Groudon. Groudon's been more of a difficult than I care to admit. Mine was fine. So you went to work. You did wedding stuff. What else did we do? What else did we do? Okay, can we see a Pelly? I did not see Pelly. No Pellies. Pelly's like a cheat code. I'm looking through them. There's the shiny Absol we got the other day. I don't know. Sure, Combustion. I already have the Tapus. That's the problem. So there's no point in me doing it. I mean, if you want to do raids, you're more than welcome to join me. Getting close to done looking. Gotcha. Yeah, but anyway, I've caught the Tapus, and so there's no point in me even trying. I don't know what to do here. I don't know. I'll do this one. Sure. I like Aurorus. It's pretty cool. I got frustrated earlier with my lapses, so I'm a little miffed. That's a new word, miffed. Still, mostly from trying to figure out what was wrong with the mod. Oh, okay. You're talking about the game you were talking about earlier? Was it like Stardew? Or am I saying that? Oh, I saw Stardew or whatever it was on Steam today. I was kind of scrolling through there, just seeing what's out there. Fake Tears, special defense drop by 2, I believe. Yep. This should do good damage. Yep. And then this should also do pretty decent damage. Stardew Valley. Yeah, okay, I was right. Yeah, I was close. I didn't say Valley, but I got the Stardew right. I'll take a half point. And then what else? Who else needs to go? This will do nothing. That did more than I thought it would. It did way more than I thought it would. Okay. Why would you do that? Why would you? Never mind. I'm not mad about it, but Aurorus is huge. GG. 1 down. No death, which is a good start. We'll catch a Combustion. Maybe we'll get a shiny Combustion. 1 half W's in yeah, half W's in chat indeed. Half W's in chat. I see what you're doing there. You could do a V. You could do a V, because like a W is like 2 V's. You can just put V's. That's a way you can go about it. Combustion. We got that Combustion. We got the chicken. Okay. Do we want it? I don't want it. Alright. Now, Frostlass isn't helpful. I think Gloom also meh. I don't know who this water type is. Is it Seaking? I think it is. W though. Isn't that just 2 U's? Wouldn't a V be better? Wouldn't a V be better? I would say... Oh, it's Relicanth. I'm going to say... I would say you're wrong on this one. I'm going to say I'm on the side of the Vs. Thunder, please don't miss. The fake tears are kind of clapping, though. Get a burn, because funny. I called it. Great damage. Dude, we're kind of cooking right now. And there it went. That Relicanth actually got pretty good damage out here. Yeah. It's not bad. I've really grown to respect it in these dens. I hated the whole mission, not mission, but the things you had to do for the Reggies back in Gen 3. You had to have like a Whalmer or Whale Lord. And you had to get Relicanth. I think you even had to have it like a certain spot in your party. It was something stupid. It was like an extreme amount of steps you had to take. But that's how you like unlock the Reggies. I remember being like a little kid on a bus, and there was this guy. His name was Clifton, and he was much older than me. And I had asked him for some help on the game, and I think he was always a little agitated with me, but he did end up helping me. And he was probably just agitating me with me mainly because I was much younger than him, and he's kind of like, there's this kid, you know, like, who won't leave me alone. Well, anyway, I remember asking him to help me do that, and he like unlocked them, and then I had to do the Reggies and stuff, but he helped like unlock all that. So he got the Whalmer and the Relicanth, all that stuff. I gotta head out, gotta spend time with fam, so happy hunting. All right, Luca, have a good night. I'm not against taking this. I'm glad somebody did, because I still like Auroras. We'll get some berries, get healthy again. We already have a shiny Absol, and I really don't know if Absol's even all that helpful. But in this, I mean, we do have a Levitate. I just don't know if the Beetle over here does a whole lot for us. Let's do this. Let's do Absol. What a great shiny that was. I had no idea it was pink. And it's a good pink, too, on top of it. Absol. No offense, you're kind of trash. Look, I'm a dinosaur. I'm good, Jawtoon. Got tomorrow off, so I'm big chillin'. What about you? Look at that. You guys are being so friendly. Good job. T-Wave. I want to say Body Slam for Groudon. I could just T-Wave. Don't burn it, because then I'm wasting a turn. Oh my god, that did so much damage. I'm assuming that's Night Slash. Maybe it's Assurance. Okay. Got the Para. Good damage. Good damage. Should lower its speed some more. Feels like we don't need to do all that, but I'm not going to Dynamax here. I'm going to Body Slam, though. Okay, good damage. I do not remember helping you beat Cynthia. I had to help you with that? I don't remember this. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Maybe I'm just blanking, but I don't remember having to help you. And Shining Pearl on top of it. I mean, I guess maybe that's probably why I don't remember it. The game was kind of forgettable, unfortunately. It sucks. The one thing I liked about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was the idea, like the underground was amazing. You know, you got to see Pokemon down there. They upgraded it some more. So it wasn't an exact copy on that end, but everything else was pretty much a copy, which was always like, kind of sucks. I'll do Shell Bell. Gives me some HP back. I genuinely don't remember though. Okay, me some water really quick. Need some water. Alright. Auroras, how you doing? So the ice moves shouldn't be reduced. You 100% did. We weren't living together yet, but we had to sit there and rework the team for about half an hour until you figured out the right items and moves. With a bit of luck. I straight up just don't remember this. I mean, maybe oh, I thought it was coming for me. I thought I was about to die. A freeze would be hilarious. Let's see if I can remember them. I am going to assume you had a starter. I think I've only played 2 games where I didn't use a starter. And they were Sun and Ultra Sun. I just don't. Actually, no, I never played Sun. I played Ultra Sun, and it was one other game. But it was Incineroar was my starter, and I did not play with it. I was like, I don't like it. So I didn't use it. Can I get a para? Got a para. Nice. Okay. Not the best, but it is what it is. That does really good damage. Nice. I mean, maybe I remember this, but right now it's not really ringing a bell. I'm not saying it didn't happen, just more. Maybe it was just so insignificant for me where I just didn't care. This is good, dude. Like, Fire Pledge is doing good damage. I had an Empoleon and Miss Magius. I'm not surprised about the Empoleon. I know you're kind of a... Wow, we kind of just smoked Groudon. We just kind of blew this dude up. That para really helped. Okay. Empoleon, Miss Magius. I think I've tried using Miss Magius before, and it just kind of sucks. Used to Staraptor too. I believe that. I don't even remember what my Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl team was. I think I had a Sudowoodo on there. Probably Torterra. That's not a shiny, I don't think. No. No. Double no. Just double check, just in case. Roserade? Yeah, I like Roserade. I think a lot of people like Roserade. Let me check. I'm just going to check what my team was. I know a Sudowoodo was on there. Yeah, let me keep the Groudon thing. Should save. Let's check it out. Let's just check it out. I think it was Sudowoodo. I want to say Torterra. Which is weird. I don't even know why I did Sudowoodo. I guess like part of me was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I've never done it. And I feel like nobody ever really uses it. So I told myself I was going to do it. I tried not to use anything. I remember that wasn't like a theme of my team. Try not to use anybody that I haven't used before. Outside the starter. Which, you know. Let's find out really quick. I didn't realize it was going to take 3 business days to load, though. My bad. Wow, this game. That's not my team, I promise. Alright, hold on. Let me go through some boxes. I forgot there was like a Jirachi event. I have to go through so many boxes. Oh my goodness. These boxes are nice, though. They look really good. I should have just went the other way. This is a competitive team I made. I made 2 of them. I did Venusaur and the Crobat team. The team was really focused around like Ludicolo. I don't think this was the playthrough team either. Oh, I think Honchkrow was on there though. Masquerain definitely wasn't. This is on a different team. Hang on, I gotta figure this out. Is there a box just for them? Got a lot of Swinubs, Ammonites. Let me check the summary. Sinnoh champion. So definitely Torterra. I'll even grab it really quick. Put it right here. Do I have anybody else that's a Sinnoh champion? I know I use Sudowoodo. I know for a fact Sudowoodo was on the team. And see, this is part of the problem. I know I don't know if I use Venomoth. But I'll check. I don't think Quagsire was on there. Says it was. I don't believe it, but maybe it was. Because if this is the case, then this is not the theme of the team. Because I've used Quagsire, I've used. Okay, not Azumarill. I'm pretty sure Honchkrow was on the team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about this. Maybe Medicham? I'm gonna grab Medicham real quick. I know Magnezone wasn't. I think it's Sudowoodo. I think that's the last member. I feel pretty good about Honchkrow because it kind of let me down a lot. It died way too easy. Which, I mean, I remember. Wait. What are you doing? Wait a minute. What the hell? Why is there... I don't know, man. I'm just here. Looking for Sudowoodo. 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 Am I crazy? There it is. I think this is my rag team right here. I feel like this was probably the team. I'm doing a Pokemon playthrough with friends. Haven't played in a while, but I remember some of the team. We were in Sinnoh and have one Pokemon team no one used that I wanted to try. What, Cherim? What's this? Being exceptionally a hard worker. Yeah. Pokemon was kind of fun. Yeah, I never played it. But yeah, that was the squad right there. That was the squad. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to see. I think I might do one more raid and then call it a stream because it's almost 8 o'clock. And that allows me to kind of unwind as well. I'll do one more raid. No, I used Cherim in a different Pokemon playthrough, and it was great in the Elite Four. Yeah, like I said, I found out Cherim is pretty good, and if you compare it with it's not in the game, but if you pair that thing with a Koraidon, that's nasty work. This Pokemon is Luminion. Yeah, I wouldn't want to use it either. It's trash. I feel like I had one like in a Nuzlocke though. It's nothing to brag about. Haunter's pretty cool. I used it before. Actually, Swamper's just great. Let's see here. Why am I getting Discord stuff? Huh. That's hilarious. Grassnut Chairman in Elite 4 is great. Tauros. Sand Slash gets blown up. Yeah, we're actually cooked. GG. Yeah, we're cooked. Okay. Hey, look, guys, it's me. I think I got a shiny of this. Pretty sure. Almost certain of it. And unfortunately it has Sap Sipper. It doesn't have huge power. Which, like, is kind of buns when you have huge power. That's an option. It's just really, really good. find it kind of random that it has the ability. Like Medicham, I guess I can kind of see. And then they gave it to the Diggersby too. I thought it was kind of random. Doesn't this thing have Thunderbolt? I hate this team, bro. I don't like doing these with AI, man. They're just, it's just, sometimes you'll have like an AI just do some bonehead things, and you'll just stare into the abyss like, why? Bro, what are we doing? We're doing fire moves against a Zoomer roll. Doesn't it have like Shadow Ball? I know its attack isn't, or special attack isn't anything great, but my goodness. Okay. Am I delusional? Oh my god. Oh my. Man. Can we get some spice or something, you know, and everything nice? It's gonna do decent damage now. Yeah. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. And it's raining. Which, like, yes, helps my water moves, but, like, it's gonna resist them. We may not get past the Zoomer. Because we got Haunter over here boosting its attack. Okay, I'm glad it realized it. I'm glad the game was smart enough to like realize, oh hey, we can't hit it with this now. It's just... Dude, we have... I don't know what to tell you, little dog. Flareon? Also, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it greatly. Genuinely. 5 likes. Appreciate it. Okay, that helps out a little bit. Aqua Jet. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't this thing have Thunderbolt? Maybe it doesn't, but... Really? We've burned 5 we've been here 5 turns. Sorry. Also, I really like its Emerald Shiny. It's like a bright, not bright, but a yellow, very distinct. Oh, hey, Ormraid. Ormraid. Hey, Orm, how was the spaghetti, big dog? How was the spaghetti? How was the spaghetti? Let me know how the spaghetti was. We had some roast with green beans and potato. We enjoyed that. Then what we'll turn it into pulled pork, put some barbecue in there. You know what I mean. But thanks for coming on in, man. How you doing, Orm? I mean, Sandslash is quad weak to ice. So I'm going to go left. At least allow me to not be quad weak to something. Yeah, but we, it was good. Ate while I streamed some Borderlands. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We like Italian in this household, you know what I mean? Lasagna, fettuccine, all that fun jazz. Dude, I'm going to be running out of Earth Power PP here in like 4 seconds. Wait a minute. How is my PP at 6? I thought I had burned 5 turns. Am I crazy? This is going to do great damage. Thank you, Haunter. Yeah, the roast was really good, though. I enjoyed it. I like roast. It like tells me in my head, all right, I'm having a potato, I'm having a vegetable, and like a green vegetable, you know, and some meat. It tells me that we're doing good things. I do. Fiance isn't a big fan of most Italian. So she did she at least eat the spaghetti? Did she at least eat the spaghetti? Holy piss. We're getting smoked. Also, I am still I know I said this before, but the barbacle, the eyes on the hands, it just makes me nervous. I don't know why. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But I remember Orange, you should know Cherub is my favorite. Yes, we know it's your favorite. Oh wait, he asked you that. Okay. Yeah, no. Cherub's her favorite. She's obsessed with that Pokemon. In fact, I remember back in the Among Us days, her name was Cherry Gamer. But yeah, she's big Cherub, big Cherub. I'm a Azumarill. Parker's, you would think it's a Spheal, but I don't think it is Spheal. It's Litwick. That's his name. Couldn't think of his name. I think it's Litwick. And then Orm. I don't know what your favorite is. I don't remember. I'm sure we've talked about it. I'm sure we've definitely talked about it. Yep. Cherry Gamer. Yep. Dude, Among Us was so fun back in the day. If you got a good group of friends, it was fun. It was a vibe. How should I know that? It wasn't in the instruction manual or anything. I'm Eevee. Hey man, nothing wrong with Eevee. You know, very versatile. Do you have a favorite Eeveelution? Don't say Eevee because Eevee doesn't evolve into Eevee. But what's your favorite Eeveelution? Mine's Espeon. Always has been. Probably always will be. I'm not taking this. I'm taking Swampy. People think it's Swooper or Spheal, but Litwick is the best. I mean, you do kind of like, I don't want to say hype him up, but you do talk about him a lot. By the way, we're on 2 life. And I'm a water ground type against grass or grass. I am the instruction manual. Espeon's my favorite. See, Drawtoon, she knows what's up. I feel like a lot of people like Espeon. It's just a good design. It's you know, it's got a great shiny on top of it. It's, yeah. I like Eevee. Hey, look, Blossom. But, yeah, I really like Espeon. Then probably number 2 is either Umbreon or Jolteon. And then whoever, you know, isn't 2 is 3. It's kind of back and forth for me. I'm rhyming right now. Why are we not just doing fire moves? Does it not have... It has Burning Jealousy. I know it has a fire move. Shiny-wise, Umbreon, obviously, but usage-wise, it would be my boy Jolteon. But also starting to like Leafeon more recently. Yeah, the Sinnoh ones never... They're okay. They don't wow me. They're fine, you know. Well, that was great. But yeah, no, I really like Espeon's. It's like a emerald green almost. And Umbreon's, you know, with the blue instead of the yellow glowing. That's really, really pretty. Man, we really about to die. We may not even get to Groudon. If we get to Groudon, I mean, I don't see a world where we... How does it fail? Who were the... I'm dead. Who were you aiming at? The AI is so stupid. We need like a para or something. I don't want to come back. I'm gonna die. I don't want to come back. I'm gonna die. Let me out of here. Oh my god. We're cooked, bud. I hate this game. Agreed. Which is funny because since Eevee is my mascot and I love Gen 4, so a lot of people would think I'd like Gen 4 Evo more. Yeah, like I said, I love Gen 4. I was talking about it earlier when we were talking about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. That we were talking about Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and how I had to help Parker. Apparently, I don't remember this. I just realized we have 2 Pokemon Quad Week. This guy, and we just lost to Blossom. But he would needed help with the Elite Four because he had like a bunch of under-leveled Mons. I don't really remember it, but apparently I did it. Apparently I helped him solve the mystery. But we just lost to Blossom, man. Do you love Cherub? No, I don't. Is this shiny? Nope, it just like lacks color. It looks like it's lacking color. I can do... y'all want me to do one more? Because we didn't even get to Groudon? Yeah, it was a bit of a letdown, sweetheart. Let me get a little drink of water. Why is this doctor over here wearing this mask, bro? It's not like, what are we doing? Like, I'm not sick, my guy. You don't need this mask, bro. Almost looks like it's shiny, but not close enough. Why not? Okay, sure, we'll do another one. We've been struggling today, man. To get on the Groudon ones. We got a couple shinies today. I can't complain in terms of the production. Don't invite others. Let's do Absol, sure. Oh boy. Look at this rag group squad. A Pelipper would go insane. A Pelipper. A Pelipper would change the whole world. I really like Pelipper. It's goofy. And I don't see a Pelipper. What is the point? What is the meaning? Who's the how's Golduck? I guess we'll go for Golduck. Maybe it probably has damp. I was gonna say maybe it has the ability where weather doesn't matter. But it probably has damp. Which, like, way worse. But we got Clang here. I actually use this Pokemon on my Gen 5 team. I used Clang, or Clang, technically. Galvantula, that was another one I used. That was, I don't know. I just didn't care for Gen 5. An M&M tier list. Peanut M&M is one. I don't know how I'm gonna say it's something that's like weird, but I think people are gonna understand what I'm saying. The mini M&Ms, dude. The mini M&Ms taste better than regular M&Ms. Fight me. I'm so serious. They are so much better. It's so much better. I don't know why. Maybe it's kind of like the Dippin' Dots. You know what I mean? Small form ice cream, more fun. Like I don't know. It's just better. There's something about it being small works for me. It's kind of like when you cut a sandwich in a triangle. It tastes better. Don't ask me the science on it. It just tastes better. I mean, but I would put a peanut M&M at 1. Peanut butter clears peanut M&Ms. No. And I'll tell you why. Actually, I'll tell you why. Because my very first one, it was a melted one, and it did not do it for me. I think there's pretzel ones too. I think there's a pretzel M&M or like a crispy M&M. They got all kinds of M&Ms now I'm thinking about it. Obviously you got the original. I think there's probably a mint one too, which I don't know if I've ever had. I think they're like all green, you know what I mean, the green M&Ms. But yeah, regular M&Ms I feel like are kind of mid. And like if you put M&Ms in ice cream, they suck because they're too hard. You know, they don't really add anything to the ice cream itself. Can you stop hitting me? But yeah, they don't do anything for me. I would definitely say number one is just a peanut one. I like a peanut. You know what I mean? I like cashews, things like that. They do it for me. Dark chocolate, caramel, brownie, mint, PB&J, pretzel. Will this dude Google them, or is this like the M&M encyclopedia? Look at this guy. Peanut butter and jelly ones. Was it any good? Are they any good? You mint? Oh wait, are you telling me you don't like mint ice cream? Do you? Yeah, you wouldn't. Do you like mint ice cream, Drawtune? I know me and Orange, we both do. We both like mint ice cream. It's probably my favorite. I don't know. I like it. And then people always say they're like, it's toothpaste. Okay, what's wrong with toothpaste? You got a problem with toothpaste? Like, you know where I work? Yes, I know where you work. What the hell does this mean? But anything is terrible, bro. You're delusional. You're actually delusional. It was alright. The jelly threw me off. I bet it would. I found out my coworker doesn't like jelly, period. Like, no jelly of any kind. And to me, I'm like, dude, he does not do like a classic PB&J. and he just says no to that. And that to me feels morally wrong. Feels borderline illegal. Like, everybody loves me a good old PB&J. It's just a golden sandwich. Oh, we got a duck here. PB&J made it sweeter? Oh, you mean like the M&M made sweeter? Yeah, I don't think I still have a desire to want to do that. It ain't my cup of tea, big dog. It ain't my cup of tea. I don't know if I'd want to try the PB&J. Maybe if somebody like had some, and then they were like, "Hey, Brett, try one," and I'm like, "Okay," and then I'll probably like go, "Nah," you know. I wouldn't. I don't see myself liking it. I could be wrong. I mean, I've been proven wrong before, but I don't know. Sour cream and onion top tier chip type. It is very good. Not the Lay's though. Regular Lay's. I don't know how to explain it, but they're moist. They're moist chips. I don't know what it means, but Pringles sour cream and onions really, really good. Sour cream and onion and cheddar. The Pringles are really, really good. The cheddar sour cream Ruffles are really, really good. It sticks a little too long. What do you mean it sticks? Like to like your teeth or something? Or like the flavor of it? Like after you put it in your mouth, like the jelly's kind of lingering? Yeah, I love me some good chips, man. In fact, Orange, he had bought some Cheetos today, some crunchy Cheetos, and one of my favorite chips, which are honey barbecue Fritos. I really love a honey barbecue Frito. I know most people prefer the chili one, which are good too, by the way. Are we about to lose this damn duck? What is going on, bro? What are these freaking dens? But yeah, I really love the honey barbecue Fritos. Those are really, really good. Oh, the flavor? Yeah, I hear you, big dog. I can see that. I can see that. We got the gold duck down, but it, I think, took 2 of us down already. Honey barbecue is good, absolutely. You know, I bought the Fritos for you. No, I genuinely thought I thought we were like at most they were just maybe being shared. I thought they were yours, big dog. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. I know they're really good. You ever? They're good. You about to get slapped. You know there was a competitive. I know this is completely like sideways. There was a competitive team, with Pelipper and Gold Duck. They'd work together back in like Gen 7, and maybe it was Gen 6, but it was Gen 6 or 7. And they literally called them Double Ducks, which is funny because Pelipper's not a duck, but they called them Double Ducks. That was the team name. Also, I should probably do this. Another water is interesting. Who is this? We need some, like, HP, so the berries might be nice, too. Quack, quack, I did get slapped. That's what it was. Not about to. I got slapped. I got smoked and rolled and owned, brother. Oh, it's Puke Muke. Don't we? I think we have this dude shiny. I think it's Rick. I think his name is Rick. By the way, not the best move pool against this thing. Got me thinking about the movie The Mighty Ducks now. I'm gonna make a confession. I have never seen The Mighty Ducks. None of the movies. I have not seen them. I have not seen them. Don't hate me. Don't give me any heat. But I don't watch movies. It's the Bean, dude. The Bean. Oh, so you refer to it as the Bean? I call it my man Rick. It's Rick. We have a shiny Puke Muke, and it's like green, and we just call it Rick. Okay, substitute actually being viable. Not shocked? No, you shouldn't be shocked. I don't watch movies. But you haven't seen Rocky. That's just not true, by the way. I've seen all the Rocky movies, and there's more than 2 Rocky movies. But you haven't seen Rocky, but you're gonna sit there and say, you haven't seen Back to the Future. We already know what you're gonna say. Just don't watch The Breadwinners. My bad, won't happen. That's all it did. We're cooked, chat. Dude, this is doing like no damage. Oh, I do damn thing. You haven't even seen Back to the Future. Oh, I just noticed that's what you said after I said that's what you're gonna say. So yeah, right on cue. Right on cue. I have not seen it. I don't watch movies, okay? Give me some space, okay? I'm trying to do the right thing in life. I don't watch movies, okay? Sue me. There's like 8 Rocky. Yeah, if you want to count like, you know, it's not even really Rocky at that point. It's just Apollo's son. But they're like the old movies were really, really good. Like especially like 1 and 2, really, really good. I don't want to spoil it because I think we're gonna have Orange watch these movies soon. I can't believe you haven't watched them. They're really, really fun. And they're like motivating and like relatable. And, you know, the guys like, you know, they're from Philly, which by the way, go Birds. Which we play this Thursday against the Dallas Cowboys. Man, I hate the Cowboys. Yeah, but technically still Rocky since the universe. Yes, yes, yes. But nonetheless, though, I'm not against watching the movie, but you got to watch the Rocky movies, bro. You have to. That's just like Rocky 101. Everybody knows this. Can we kill this thing? Aren't we on our last life, which means we can't die at all? Dude, we gotta get you to watch the MCU movies too. Listen, man. I'm probably gonna get some smoke for this one. Haven't seen them. I don't think I could tell you a single movie name with the utmost confidence in the MCU world. Couldn't tell you. So roast me. I know I'm probably being a disgrace to many people, and you know what? I can't save you. My bad. The dude's mad. You know what? I understand the hate, but I also kind of don't care. I kind of don't care. Oh, man. Oh, hell. Dude, I'm sitting there, like, reflecting, seeing Orem in my chat. Like, dude, I remember when I first started talking to Orem. I was in college, like a freshman, dude. A freshman in college. That was so long ago. To be honest, after Endgame, they're mid. How dare you? My bad, draw team. Give me some space. I just need a little bit of room, alright? I just need a little bit of room. This is special, right? So Screech doesn't really help me. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've just never had an appeal to him. I did have short hair, that's right. I was still in the military at the time. So I didn't have much of a choice. I kind of had to. But, yeah. Alright, give me a special attack boost if you love me. Okay, that works, I guess. Marvel kind of fell off of recent. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing out there that's, like, being talked about in the big leagues here, you know? I hate this game, bro. I hate this game, bro. We never gonna beat Groudon! With the longer hairstyle? Yeah. I'm actually getting a haircut tomorrow, so it'll be back to, like, about what I wanted. It's pretty much, like, peak longness. Like, you know, it doesn't really get any longer than this. What made you want to grow it out? So, when I was in the military, I didn't have an option to. Right? That did a lot of damage. But when I was in the military, I wasn't allowed to grow it out. And when I was first doing streaming, like, Draw Tune, I was still in it. And so you guys, like, I actually used to have long hair. Now, I'm not saying it was like, you know, at my shoulders, but I grew up with long hair. I'm about to die, and we're not going to beat this Groudon again. God damn it. And, yours on Wednesday. Yes. Anyway, so the reason I kind of grew it out was like, because the way my hair grew when it's shorter, it turns into like this spike ball, and it kind of bothers me. It kind of kills my confidence, I'll be honest with you. It just bothers me. And so, I can't believe we lost again, bro. This guy was a goat with smaller PokeTubers. Hey, man, I had fun with it. I really did. You know, we had some pretty successful streams. Not to, like, toot my own horn, but you know, my biggest stream I ever did had, like, 13,000 views, which, you know, felt really nice for me. You know, I'm just a kid who didn't know what he was doing. It was really fun. But anyway, back to the story of my hair. So, the reason, like, if I had it too short, it would, like, grow, like, out like this. And in fact, it lays down, and thus I look like it's shorter. Because when it's, like, a certain point, it's just up. and just floating around. And it was just annoying. And people would always comment on it. And I was like, there's nothing I can really do. Yeah, we used to do Showdown. Yeah, Showdown was fun. In fact, I do competitive Pokemon. Like, kid, bro, I'll beat your ass. But, ooh, let me get a Doublade because he's strong. But anyway, once I got out of the military, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to try to, like, grow it out and fix it. And then maybe we could have it stay laid down now. So every time I, like, take a shower, my hair is, like, super soft. But I have what's called Asian hair, or many people refer to it as Asian hair. And it basically doesn't hold any shape at all. You know? Like, it took a long time for me to get this split, which doesn't even show that much. Because, again, the hair doesn't do anything. By the way, we're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. But, anyway, yeah. So, that's pretty much why I grew it out, was to, like, pretty much fix it. And when I got to a certain length, and then it was fine, people were able to cut my hair again. Now I just go to the same person to cut my hair. It was just a headache, you know. Yeah, so a lot of people call it Asian hair. It's super, super fine, and it's very, very, very straight. In fact, I can put product in my hair. I can slick it back, whatever. Give it 20 minutes, it'll be back in my face. It just doesn't hold any shape. It just kind of wants to lay down. You know what I mean? It's just like it's not firm enough. So I can put product in it. The best thing I have found for it is I can get this powder, and you can like turn it into a gel, but you can turn it into this powder and kind of sprinkle it in, and it gives it a little level of structure, like grit, if you will. And we'll do a wing beat, bro. We're cooked. I've heard of bowl cut hair. No, it's Asian hair. Yeah, and it might be. If I remember, Orem, I think you have pretty similar hair. But yeah, like I said, it's my hair's just really, really fine. I have like really soft hair, like super soft. You know, I mean, people would always comment on that all the time, like it's insanely soft. It's like a goddamn golden retriever. But yeah, so that's why I grew it out, was so basically to shape it a little bit. And I wasn't told to do that. I just did that myself. I was like, I'm gonna try it, because like I said, I used to have normal hair, and I got a buzz cut and I got it really short, and it kind of ruined my hair, and it wouldn't grow back the way it should. It would just do that standout thing, and my mom wouldn't allow me to grow out my hair, so I was never able to fix it, essentially. So for years I was just stuck with that hairstyle. But dude, we're freaking cooked, man. We're losing to freaking Big Blue over here. Why can't we have anything in this game, bro? We're cooked, man. We're actually cooked. But anyway, that's pretty much why I grew it out. Didn't we find out you were living pretty close to me too? I didn't even see that message. I'm sorry. I'd look up here and I see it. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know from where I was at school or where I live now. I don't remember that. It's been, you know, like I said, it's been a long time since we talked to him. I mean, it's been like, I wouldn't put it past me like 6 years. It's been some time. I said it since I was like 12, had me and my brother coming to the right for school to look respectful or whatever. No, mine was just short, like, I mean, oh, we don't look like rags or whatever, you know. It was really my mom's thing. My dad didn't care. But and we didn't go somewhere to like get our hair cut. We would just shave our own heads. You know what I mean? Like I'd shave my dad's and my brother would shave mine, you know, whatever. Yeah, so I was getting ready to say, I remember you being in Illinois. I didn't remember what part. But yeah. So where you at now? Where you at now? Still in Illinois, man. Still in Illinois. That's where I'm at. Marvel kind of fell off recently. Dude, I'm going back and reading this stuff. You had to be there with the movies when Infinity War Endgame came out. After that, it's just the Spider-Man movies that keep me watching. Yeah, because you big Spidey guy. You like Spidey-Man. Oh, Hudson is, will I get a shiny before you? Probably, we'll be honest. You're like addicted to shiny hunting. Ohio? Ooh, nice. Ohio. The Ohio State. I don't know. I'm tired of people saying that, bro. It's so cringe. I don't have anything against Ohio State. Just, I don't know. I'm probably annoying to people when I sit there and say, go Birds. I believe in you, Draw Tune. He's kind of washed at the game. Excuse me a moment. He's nervous now, guys. I bet I'm not washed anymore. He's not washed. Ohio is meh, pretty much like Illinois. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty similar. We're hunting Helioptile, glaring Yamask, just random encounters. Sure, sure. Are you done for, Dralton? Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. Anyway. But yeah, no, man. I remember them days back with Orem when I was still trying to figure out a lot of stuff. I remember me and Orem were like kind of at the same level, trying to help each other out. How often do you stream, Orem? Dude, what are we gonna do, man? We got 2 Pokemon almost dead, bro. And then the one who had HP replaces. I hate this game, bro. Who knows, Shiny? Who knows how many Shinies I got? I mean, nobody's really counting Draw Tune. We just know I'm better. I'm going right because I already know we're gonna lose this, dude. I don't know how many shinies I have, actually. I'm sure I know you have more, but you do it more often. You know? So, look, guys, right you. Look, guys, I'm screwed. Dude, what are we doing? You am what? Wait a minute, hold on. We can heal the lantern. When I can, which isn't much anymore with the kid and everything, but cutting back on Pokemon, doing other games. Well, that's good, you know. Sometimes it's nice to do something different. You know, I was doing some Super Auto Pets just because I think it's a fun game. And we did some Fall Guys a little bit ago. I think you saw that. You know, I like I said, used to do Among Us a lot. That was really fun for all of us. Dude, what am I gonna do with this team, bruh? Sure. Hey, why don't you hit yourself? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the contributions. Thank you. But yeah, we made a Discord again, Orem. If you wanna join that, it should be in the link below, and it's very early baby stages. It's gonna take us some time to get it where we want it to be. Me and Orange, we're gonna work on it together, and just keep adding more to it, making it the way we want it to be. And Mario Kart, yeah, we did Mario Kart, which I would say that was probably my best game I ever played. Was probably Mario Kart. I was kind of nasty with it. Took like 1 year break to help raise kid when born, and when I came back, it's just been silent in chat anymore. I hear you, man. Like I said, I'm trying to build, like I said, and see what I can do, and see if I can get anywhere with it. But Discord is a fetus still, if anything. Yeah, like I said, I think I had a pretty cool, fun Discord. We just, a lot of people don't, like I said, I don't know, man. I don't use Discord like that, but maybe if I can get people together to just have a good time, you know. A way for me to alert people, you know, for streams. But yeah, but like I said, I remember a lot of the fun things we used to do, and there's a reason I kind of came back. Not one reason, but a reason that really got me across the finish line. To me, just for me to start doing it again. I'm going to keep that on the down low for why I'm doing it. I think Orange knows, which, you know, I know he's not going to say anything, mainly because I'm going to ask him not to. But why I'm doing this. But a little push was had. Dude, Haunter's so big. He's freaking huge. You know what? No, I can't really touch it. Dude, we're cooked. We're actually cooked, man. Okay. I got the swords. But like I said, I remember we had a lot of fun, man, back in the day. You know, with me and Drawtune, Luca, Orange really helped out a ton. You know, we used to do Among Us all the time. It was a lot of fun we used to have back in the day. And I actually took down all my like videos and streams and all that fun stuff, and I had nothing on the channel, and I miss. Thank you for the electric terrain. I just realized something. If I grab this haunter, and this freaking mouse tries to do electric terrain, I can't put it to sleep. So now I'm wondering if I'm wondering if I should even consider doing it. Giraffe? What's the giraffe? Yeah, man, like I said, and I don't know if I would do a series anymore. Like, I've done other series, and some of it just joined your Discord. Big dog, appreciate it. You can put like there, you can put a comment, in there, because I know we were having problems with people joining the Discord, and I don't know why. We had a dude, his name's Cameron, and I was just letting him know, like, hey, we got Discord, but he was having every issue in the book. And I mean, we've had some stuff in the past, and I'm sure most of you already know why. I'm sure everyone remembers what happened, but I take a little more security with the Discord for now on. I just need to take that extra step just to make sure we have the right people in. I waved if that helps. But we just, a lot of things happen where we feel like we need to take the extra step to make sure I have to take this, right? To make sure that nothing crazy happens again. I don't see a world where we beat this Groudon. We have really, really, really struggled to beat this Groudon today. Same. Are you saying you waved? I'm just afraid that it's going to do the electric terrain move, and it's going to absolutely ruin my hypnosis idea. And I'm kind of picking at straws right now, but this is my best bet. It's doing a status move. There it is. GG. That's it. It's so frustrating. I even said it, and I should have looked at the top left before I clicked my move. That's on me. Remember that one individual that caused issues before a couple years back? Yeah, that's the big reason why. I played World in the server once. Yeah, you cheated. You cheated. You cheated. You put what was the word? Was it pedal? I think it was pedal. We did it together on my account because we were working on it together, and then we were like, you know what? I'm gonna do it by myself so I look like a genius. That's what you did. I know how you operate. That's cringe, man. That's cringe. You go into Wordle trying to look like a genius. I don't like that, man. That's crazy talk, brother. Yeah, we're actually cooked, right? GG's, pack it in, you know what I mean? Has anyone got a shiny doing this, like 2 shinies at once? That's like a fear I have. Because then you have to choose, because you can only take one. That scares me. This is not going to do a lot. Actually, it will do okay damage. Okay damage. It's just going to click like Precipice Blades, and then I'm going to get blown up, and then the Tinosaur is going to get blown up. This is going to do nothing because the sun's up. I don't understand. Scale Shot? Dude, we're actually cooked. Dude, we're actually cooked. This dinosaur sucks, donkey. You don't even have DLC anymore? But yeah, we started making some content. Or I think what I was telling you about it. I turned some content into like shorts, which I feel like me and Orange, we were talking about this. He was like, dude, you should try some short content, which is what I'm live right now on. Which we were learning with that, like how you make a short when you go live. And we come to find out all you really do is change the layout of the stream. So you basically just change the dimension of the thing. Changing my legal name to Wordle God. Get this dude out of here, bruh. this dude out of here. Can you stop with the electric terrain, you fucking mouse? But yeah, the DLC. Wait, which DLC are we talking about? Are you talking about like Sword and Shield? Or are you talking about Scarlet and Violet? You know how many DLCs we've seen? I'm going to say Sword and Shield because Wait, what do you mean anymore? Can you, like, give up the DLC? Does Wordle have a DLC? What is he talking about, chat? I don't know. I don't know. How many deaths do we have, dude? We're burned? I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Oh, that's a huge deal. Okay, I have levitate. I actually didn't know that. GG. I'm going home. I'm going home. Pack it up, boys. I hate this game. Groudon is an asshole. A jerk. I was really hoping like shiny Raichu. That's not a shiny either. I'm actually kind of pissed. What would Wordle DLC? You get 2 Wordles a day. You get 2 Wordles a day. Because we found out we were like trying to do multiple and we didn't see multiple. So, and I had learned that I think it was the New York Times had recently bought that. Oh, Sword and Shield? Not as bad as Zygarde? It's been pretty bad, Drawtune. It's been pretty bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's been... I think, I mean, how long have I been streaming? An hour and a half? I think I've beaten Groudon once. I mean, it's... We're getting rolled by the Big Red Machine. Remember the Big Red Machine, guys? The Big Red Machine. Maybe that's our nickname for it. Actually, hang on. Can we put in some recommendations? Because we like to nickname our legendaries. Any recs for Arctic Uno? I know I said that kind of funny, but that was on purpose. But any recommendations for the big blue bird? Seems to me you need help. Dude, Drawtune, I might need help. No cap, no lie. But it's 8:30. I'm probably getting ready to wrap it up. But maybe a future stream, definitely. Because I have to go to work tomorrow. And I need to unwind, you know what I mean? We need to find some of these shinies real quick. Where are they at? Articuno. 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 There it is. I think this man needs some actual players, not some random NPCs. Bro, I'm on God, on cap, no lie, bro. But no, any nicknames for my bird here? I found him today, and I feel like he deserves a nickname. Anything that feels fitting. We've named some other ones here. Like I said, we talked about Appa, which, you know, Orange loves this guy. And then we didn't actually name Ho-Oh either. So that's kind of goofy. Also, that's a Genmon, if I've ever seen one. But do we have any ideas for the Arctic Uno here? Any ideas at all? Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his beak. Look at his beak. He's got a hairier chest than me. I mean, it's a bird, so that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Look at the bird, bro. This dude, I can remember back in the day. There I was, guys. I was about 5 years old. I keep staring at my bird. You know what I mean? But me and my cousin Raymond. Okay, we used to play this game called Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium. I'm sure you've heard of it before. It's on the Nintendo 64. It's a goated game for its time. So we would play this game all the time, and there was always 2 Pokemon we always had on our team trying to beat the game. Number 1 was an Electabuzz. Raymond loved that Pokemon. He absolutely just, I don't know what his obsession was with it, but he loved Electabuzz. So we always picked Electabuzz. And then we actually had options to take legendaries. And there was no limit on that outside. I don't think we were allowed to have Mew or Mewtwo. But we could have the 3 legendary birds. And I would always take Articuno. And my brain, again, I'm 5, was like locked in that the animation with Ice Beam was the coolest thing on this planet. I was obsessed with it. I was like, dude, it comes out of its beak, and then the block of ice that goes around. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or we could do. What about PK Freeze? What about PK Freeze? What about PK Freeze? You know what I mean? PK Freeze from Lucas from Smash. I don't hate that. That's actually not bad. I know you didn't recommend it, but that was my idea. PK Freeze is definitely on the table. Mastered UI? What the fuck is Mastered UI? What is Mastered UI? My guy. What is that? I don't know. Educate me. I don't know. It wasn't there. I saw McFreeze. Oh, it's called the Mr. Freeze. I was thinking of Six Flags. There's a ride. I think it's called the Mr. Freeze. I don't think I was ever going to go on it. I don't like roller coasters. I'm not like scared of them, but I just like don't get enjoyment out of them. In fact, Chonkers. You're gonna name. Hang on 1 second, chat. What? Alright, so now that was established. Birdie Spears? I hate that name. Dragon Ball Super thing. Yeah, I had no idea. I'm not like that, big dog. So he's trying to name this bird. Oh, let me tell you the story. So there I was, guys. I was out fishing. It was me and my brother. We were out fishing. We were fishing. I don't know. It was probably about 10 o'clock at this point. And I'm sitting in the front. I'm driving the boat with a troll motor, which allows you to move on the water, but slowly. And then he's sitting in the back where the big motor is, which he's not doing anything with it, but he's in the back. And we're both fishing. We're both kind of fishing a tree. I'm on one side of the tree. He's on the other side of the tree. And we see, he points out at this, he points over, in my direction. He's like, do you see that? Ice nuts? What the fuck? And, anyway, he's over here. He's like, do you see that? And I was just like, what? And he's like, that bird. I was like, yeah. He's like, is that a blue jay? And blue jays, right? They're blue. But this dude was a chonker. This dude never missed a meal in his life. By the way, I'll do another battle while we're coming up with nicknames because right now we got terrible options. But anyway, I was like, dude, this dude is huge. And we go about our business, but a minute later, this freaking bird, comes. Some birds will swoop in, maybe use their claws to grab a fish or something. Nah, not this dude. You know what this dude did? Boom! Nose dives into the water. I mean, boom! And I was just like... And Jai, my brother, was like... And we just kind of look at each other like, did we just see that? And it was like, dude, wasn't trying to be sneaky about it. Dude just went in for the kill. And he got a fish. And I was just like, this dude's better than us. And so about 2 minutes later, I kid you not, this bird does it again. And he gets a second fish. And I was just like, the dude is hunting like it's his last mission. And so, by the way, these options are absolute buns. We're cooked again. I don't know. Sure. But anyway, this dude is like the best hunter I've ever seen in my life. And then about another 5 minutes, we had moved down a little bit at this point. This bird does it a third time. He was 3 for 3 on the fish. The dude caught more fish in that 5 minutes than me and my brother did the last hour. It was crazy. Now, there was the reason that's why he wants to name it Chonky, because it was this big, giant bird. He was just fat. Dude was, you know what I mean? All right, hang on. Let me answer some text messages, because people are wanting to talk to me. What is playing? There we go. Sorry. My bad. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, we're going to lose again. Fresh from Chat GBT. So you got these nicknames from Chat GBT. Where's the creativity? First off, it wasn't for you. You did not text me. In fact, let me go into the text here between me and him. I'm not gonna read them, but you sent one message, and then I sent a message. You know, it's not like you sent me like 6 in a row without a response. There's back and forth. So don't be trying to throw me under the bus and make me look like the bad guy, because that's just not gonna fly, little dog. What does this move do? What is the after effects of this thing? What's the secondary effects? Oh, it just puts up gravity, right? Yeah. Wait, if gravity intensifies, doesn't that mean like everything stays on the ground, right? Thus, I think it's like flying types get hit by like earthquake or whatever, or ground moves. I like Orbeetle, dude. I love Orbeetle. I can send 6 texts right now. I'm gonna put the notification on, guys. So you guys, I don't know if you'll pick up the ding. Well, I'm gonna head out, man. Have fun. All right, Orem, have a good one, big dog. Pleasure talking to you, big dog. Have a good night. Hopefully life is great in Ohio. But I'm gonna have the little ding. Ice Jesus. All right, better. That one's better. Ice Jesus. All right, I'm not sure what's wrong with this Orbeetle. So we have Ice Jesus, and that's, I don't know. What did I say? What was my nickname? Obviously, it wasn't that great. I already forgot about it. Ice Jesus is a go-to name. I don't mind it. I actually kind of like it. I know how I said I was like, this could be the last one, but that was literally like a half hour ago. Yeah. Let me get some water. Let me get some water. I don't even know if I want this. It's really not that helpful. I mean, neither is Phalanx, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, what is... We don't really have anything, dude. I mean, Jellicent isn't bad, actually. I'll take that back. Let me go up the middle, and I'm gonna change my Pokemon. I'm gonna hope for the best. By the way, we have a Maractus. Okay, Marshtomp. Not bad. It's a little better. I'm not hating it. Don't worry, I haven't found my shinies yet either. Hey, welcome to the party. We're doing the same thing. No shiny act. We're just doing dens for fun. We're collecting Dynite ore. That's what we're really doing. Actually, use some of the Dynite ore to get some Premier Balls. Waterfall, I guess. I don't know. We're about to get smoked. I can like feel my hair moving when I shake my head. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know like any good names for Articuno. I'm not doing dens. Oh, so what are you doing? Oh, so you're doing like Masuda method, or you said you did say random encounters earlier, so never mind. Storm Drain. Bro. I can't get a team together here. I found a shiny. This guy, man. The disrespect, brother. Wait, how did I poison him? I just wanted to participate. What was your last shiny? Actually, have you found a shiny since the DS one? Like, have you opened up a Pokemon game and found one? Or was that like your last one? What was that? Was it Bellsprout? Which, like, I don't mind Bellsprout. It's I've used Victory Bell for a couple playthroughs. Dude, we're so freaking cooked, man. And he's burned. I mean, why not? Add fuel to the fire, brother. Maybe. Like I said, if not, then I'm pretty sure it's Bellsprout for you. My last shiny was Caparajah, which I know Draw Tune. I don't know why. I correlate Draw Tune to Caparajah. I don't know why, but I do. I mean, you'd have the shiny starter. Oh, sorry. I misread it. I misread it. I thought it said like your only shiny. Then I flipped words. That's on me. Dude, we're so freaking cooked, man. Doesn't this have water absorb too? I'm stuck using dig. I don't know how we... Regardless of outcome here, we have to call it. Because it's almost 9 o'clock. Wait, why me? We need why you. I'm lost. Dude, we're actually freaking cooked, yo. Oh, I do have Ice Punch. Not that it's helpful in this scenario, but it's there. I probably shouldn't have even Dynamaxed here, now I'm thinking about it. Because, you know, I needed the Dynamax for Groudon, and now that I'm doing it here, I'm guaranteed to, like, be the last in line to die. Yeah, I misplayed this. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, I remember you, for whatever reason, you told me one day that in your Sword and Shield team, Caparajah was on your team, and I don't know why, but that has just stuck with me. I just identify Caparajah. Oh, like, oh yeah, Drofton used it, and I don't know why, but it's what it is. So, get used to it, sweetheart. You are Caparajah's trainer. Also, Jellicent, kind of interesting. Do we have any other jellyfish? Oh, I guess Tentacool, but it's kind of a jellyfish, right? I mean, it is a jellyfish. Never mind, not kind of, it just is. True, I did say that. Yeah, I remember you using it, and I don't know why. Like, I just identify it with you. And I don't know if you like it like that, but I just kind of envision you, if you've played Scarlet and Violet, you're like that little Elite Four member, I think, who, the little girl, the like who was in the Elite Four, who has the Caparajah, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, or a gym leader, I can't remember. That's like how I think of you. You got this big ass elephant. Hey, can we not do that? No? Alright. Well, you know. We're actually done, brother. There's just no way. It can't be done. Groudon's a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm doing good damage. I'm just moving last. That's you know, which is a little discouraging. Hey, Blaziken, how about you give me a little speed boost, huh? Alright, give me a Max Quake. Gotta get rid of some emails. You know I gotta be an adult once in a while. Are we cooked, chat? Are we cooked? Oh. Wait. You gotta be kidding me. Hang on. You gotta be fisting me, brother! Is that number 2 or number 3? It's number 3. So we can't die anymore against Groudon. I hate it here. I can't get the shiny, bro. I can't get the shiny if I can't catch the damn Pokemon. And that's like half the problem. I'm getting these things and I'm... Even on runs where I'm like... I haven't died to like anybody. I get to Groudon full stocked. There have been runs where he just smokes me. You know what I mean? We haven't seen Pelipper once, which is like the cheat code. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, big dog. I'll take my item. I mean, I'll probably, if I can get a berry, maybe. I'll eat it right away. Nope. Sure, bright powder. Maybe he'll miss me. I mean, I don't know, big dog. I just don't know. Look, guys, it's Groudon. We've been here before. We know what happens next. We're cooked. We're actually getting cooked. I mean, I'm already at half. We can't die. What do you want me to do, game? I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Wait. Wait. I'm also doing water pledge. Wait a minute. Is this going to do something? That's all it did? Wait, what's this do? What does that do? What the fuck does that do? I feel like, if I remember correctly, the rainbow thing... What does it do? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what the rainbow does? Because I have no idea. I have no unearthly idea what the rainbow does. Does it have something to do with like doubling crit chances or doubling effects or something like that? Well, that's it, bud. GG. You can't beat Groudon. I don't think Groudon would be that difficult. But man, it is. I get these just bozo AIs. But like I said, that's going to be the end of the stream regardless. I'll see if I get a shiny here. or Beetle, definitely not. Blaziken, I'm pretty sure no. And Jellicent, I also think no. So no shinies on this stream. That's okay, though. We got a couple today. We can't complain. You know, we got 2 today and then 1 yesterday. So not bad. But, dude, GG's though. GG's on the shinies. Just, unfortunately, the battles have been a little more difficult. I mean, look at all these shinies I got. I'm kind of cracked with it, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that dog. I'm going to call... Maybe it's a lion. It's definitely not a dog. I'm sorry. I'm so wrong. But, anyway, I appreciate you guys coming out. Drawtune, Orange, Aurum. Luca came in early. I don't know if there's... Wait, what's going on here? I think somebody came early, and they were asking me what game I played. And yeah, it was Kaboom. That's who it was. So I appreciate the guys, the support. You guys hanging out. Maybe we'll get together and we'll do some raids. Drawtune, and yeah. So I just want to thank you guys again for showing me some support. And we'll catch you all in the next one. And if, like I said, if there's anybody that wants to be part of the Discord that maybe didn't say anything in the chat but wants to be a part of it, link should be in the description. Just click that. You might have to verify yourself. But yeah, we're gonna call it there. So have a good one. Night, everybody.